Nobody around to go my bail.
My name is Gretchen Vogelzang, and I am the owner of the Greater Washington Dance Center in Northern Virginia, and I am also the artistic director of Festival Ballet Virginia. I've been brought here as a rapporteur to set the Rainbow Suite on the company.
Wait in line, let that captain till he wins stone blind. Darling, I'm going down.
Donald McKayle and I met in the early 90s. I had a company in Northern California, and at the time, Donald was teaching at the University of California, Irvine, which is actually where I got my master's degree. But he came as a professor right after I had left, so I never had him as a professor. But heard about him and heard about the Rainbow Suite and wanted it set on my company. So he actually came up himself and set the Rainbow Suite on my company. And so I worked with him there for a week, setting the work and learning about it. And so that was my connection with him early on.
Please don't turn me from your door.
Rainbow Around My Shoulders was created in 1959. So I am working with a generation of dancers who really don't know anything about Mr. McKayle, or if they do, it's just very little. And they certainly don't know much about the context of Rainbow Around My Shoulders. They may have seen it. It exists in the repertoire of the Ailey Company. But unless they get the opportunity to see it performed, they really don't understand or know what it is. So my first line of, kind of move coming in and working with a company is to teach them who Mr. McKayle was and what Rainbow Around My Shoulders represented in the context of the dance world and the dance history. And it's a significant work. It was, like I said, created in 1959. It was considered the first ballet to actually deal with the plight of African Americans. It came at a time when the civil rights movement was ramping up. The subject of Rainbow Around My Shoulders deals with the chain gangs, and the chain gangs are considered the second enslavement in our country. And so I try to teach the dancers what that means as well. So there's so much history that's involved with this piece. It's maintained its historical significance and its importance in the dance world after all this time, and is pretty relevant even today, right? So I think it's an important work that I'm really pleased that I get to bring to this new generation of dancers.
Now you see what I done. Swing that hammer, swing that hammer.
It's very timely to be doing this work. I felt like it was timely when my company performed it last spring. I think it's even more timely now. And I think we do, as a country and as a people, as a human race, we need to take a good hard look at what's happening here and try to understand. We need to try and figure out how to move past it. Burying it, not confronting it, is never the answer. We need to confront this. We need to figure out how to move forward. And it's works like Rainbow Around My Shoulders that allows people to see it one more time in a different way. The music of Rainbow Around My Shoulders is just so, it gets you at the core, And so when you hear that, along with what the dancers are presenting on stage, it makes you feel something. And we need to feel in this country.
Hot sun, turn it on, and it won't go down.